Boys, welcome back. If you're someone who struggles with goal setting, I'm literally going to put it on autopilot for you. I'm going to break down a 3-step framework, as you guys could see right here, that is going to change the way you go about not only your day-to-day logistics, but your morning routine and how you can align it in the same vertical. Maybe it's a short-term or long-term goal. Maybe you're trying to get jacked like this guy on the screen, or maybe you're trying to automate your nutrition or your recovery, or essentially your business, whatever it is. I want to show you guys a framework that I use that's literally changed my life, and you guys could literally take this after watching this video and apply it and literally be better. That's all that matters, be better. And if you want to actually, take imperfect action towards your dream self, towards your goals, then this video is going to allow you to do that. Because if you take perfect action, it literally correlates essentially with analysis paralysis, and you don't make any growth. Imperfect action is how you move forward, and this video is going to break down your goal setting and essentially your missing piece to your puzzle. So again, guys, let's get right into it. We got a full video packed right here. As you guys could see, I break down exactly what the 5-4-5 breakdown. I'm sure, as everyone knows on the IG, I post and I live by this ritual, and has literally changed the way and I structure my identity, but how I go about achieving my goals. And then what I essentially did, guys, is I took a variation of this. Because again, guys, this is the framework you guys can use, and then you can make it to your own variation. I'm going to break that down as well. And I'm going to break down to each step with proven examples and how you guys could do this. Obviously, we've each one broken down and what you guys need to do after watching this. So again, guys, we're going to break down the entire process. Please make sure to pause this video, take screenshots, take notes, whatever it is, because this is something that's literally going to change your life and literally make you be a more productive, disciplined, confident, and motivated self. So again, guys, without further ado, let's get into the video. You guys can hear my energy. This is something that I honestly wanted to make for so long. It's just I was like, I need to put all the pieces together, and what I did is put it right here. So let's get to it. So again, guys, this is a 3-step framework, as you guys can see. And again, guys, this is a framework you could take a variation of, but I just want to break down the standard principles. So our first part, guys, is having 5 direction focused goals. As you guys can see, I give you a little synopsis and then just a few essential points, and then we're going to go into the nuances of everything and how you could use basically the framework I put down for myself, and you guys could use it for you, and how it's custom to your life. So again, guys, pillar 1 is 5 direction focused goals. And again, these goals are just something you work towards every single day. So what everyone needs to understand is that you need to have a North Star. And I break this down in one of my videos on the channel, is that guys, motivation's always going to wane. You're not going to have motivation every single day, but your goals are going to act as that motivation for you, because you're going to have daily needle movers. You're going to have a high frequency state morning routine to get you in that framework, in that mental, basically mind, to get you exactly where you want to be, which is taking imperfect action towards that. And this is something that gives us direction every single day. And again, guys, the purpose of this is this just keeps you centered on your direction, as I mentioned, and it allows you to know exactly where you're going at all times. So important, so crucial. And again, guys, little reminder is that these can be big or small goals. I like to do 3 to 6 months out. I don't like to do 1 or 2 years. I feel like that's too long. And then I always want to adjust and tweak as I go. So I find anywhere from 3 to 6 months is perfect. Now let's break down the second pillar. So the second pillar, guys, this is I think this is the most important in regards to your day-to-day logistics, is a morning routine. And the whole purpose of your morning routine, guys, because something I always struggled with was basically getting out of bed or not getting out of bed and be damn, I gotta do work, I go to school, all this crap. But if I could find something that can get this in the right mental framework to start my day, then it's game over, because then I'm excited to do it. And this is that framework. So again, guys, the whole point of your morning routine is to get you in a high frequency state, or a flow state, whatever you guys want to call it. I like flow state, but you guys get the point, and set you on track to hit your goals. And the purpose of this, guys, is to build momentum and essentially small wins to start your day. So what do I mean by this, guys? There's 2 parts that we want to do, and then I'm going to break down the other, underlying framework that kind of sews this all together, is that you need small wins to start your day, and you need some form of exercise. This is literally going to be what you do to literally get your mental framework in place. But here's the thing, and this is where I break down right here, these 2 things. First, you need 1 or 2 things, preferably 2 things that are extremely uncomfortable. And when I mean uncomfortable, I mean you don't want to do it, but you still do it because you feel better after doing it. What's an example of this? getting up early. There's no excuse around this. Like, if you're someone watching this video and you're sleeping until 9 to 10 a.m., what are you doing? Like, what are you doing? You cannot be a productive person if you're waking up at 10. Yes, granted, if you're working till 2 or 3 a.m., but like, that just throws off the flow of the day. Of course, if it's, depending on your work schedule. But guys, the way to win your days is waking up early, and that's the first uncomfortable thing you do. I've tried 4, I've tried 5, I've tried 6, I've tried 7 a.m. 6:15 is like perfect for me. That's perfect. And I think anything, after 7 is kind of waste, but that's just my take. So I think 6:15 is really important, and you need to have this consistent. You need a consistent bedtime, the way basically the same time you go to bed and the same time you wake up. The second thing, guys, the second uncomfortable thing you're gonna do is you're gonna take a cold shower. I know it sucks. I hate it every time I do it. But it's literally going to build you a small win. And guys, it's another uncomfortable thing we're going to do to start our day essentially with the right momentum. So again, guys, two things you want to essentially be uncomfortable with. If you want to run 10 miles in the morning, I don't care what you do. Just make sure you can stay consistent with it. And I like small wins because it's sustainable. Again, we talked about waking up early. I'm going to go into more details like this, guys. But the whole premise of this is to basically do small wins, small momentum builders. Maybe it's making your bed. Maybe it's taking your supplements. Maybe it's drinking 32 ounces of water, coffee, whatever it is. Read 5 pages, write down your goals. Whatever it is, just small wins, small momentum builders, and 1 or 2 things that are extremely uncomfortable. All to get you in this high frequency state. And then lastly, guys, five tasks to get done in the day. These are going to align with your long-term goals, as you can see right here. So basically, guys, what you need to do for this, you need to make sure these are needle movers, and you should have 5 tasks accomplished to work on every single day. And what I put here is, if you don't have 5 tasks to do, that means you're just not investing in your personal development. There should be so many things that you literally can't even fit it onto your schedule. That's just how it should be. So 5 important things, and here's the thing: you want to do it in most important order, and make it extremely specific so you can cross it off. This is something I struggle with when starting, was because I'll make 3 YouTube videos, that as one thing, and I put 4 other things. The problem with that is when you make 3 YouTube videos, you gotta record the video, you gotta script it, you gotta edit it, you gotta upload it, you gotta add a thumbnail, you gotta add a title, you gotta add SEO, you gotta add keyword optimization. Guys, there's so much. So that's a 3 or 4 day thing. But guys, if I put that as one of my, my things for the day, and that's number 1, everything underneath that is essentially not going to get done. It's going to go into the next day, and it creates stagnant growth. Maybe instead what I could do is maybe script 3 YouTube videos out for the day. That could be maybe, one of my 3 things I get done for the day, depending on how many needle movers you want. Extremely specific, I can cross off and get to the next thing. So please take that point with you, because that's something that I struggle with a lot doing this. Again, guys, you want to prioritize these in the most important order from basically, what you need to do that's like number 1 to something that's least. And you're going to make these small and again, accomplishable in the day. You're going to be able to cross it off and not make, say, 15 YouTube videos. You guys get the point. Remember to make this, do not make this unachievable in a day, as I just mentioned. So basically with this, the last part is you need to make sure your goal is you get the most out of your day and in yourself. So if you're not doing this, if you're doing it just to go through the motions and just I have to do it. No, you need to have the mindset that you want to do it and you want to get it done to your best of your ability. Stop going through the motions. You're whoever's watching this, you're working towards your best self, and that future version of you is not cutting corners. So that makes you not be able to cut corners doing this. Really important, because everyone cuts corners, and if you could literally eliminate that moment as soon as it happens, I'm telling you, it changes everything. So again, guys, that's the brief overview of your breakdown of how you're going to go about this. And then, again, this is my own variation of the 5-4-5, as you guys can see. So again, you can do whatever you want. Just use these models as how many you want to do. Maybe you want to have 2 tasks for the day. Maybe you want to have a 17-step morning routine. 3, whatever it is. Just, you guys get the point. So now let's break it down by each step and how you guys, I'm going to give you examples and an actionable insight that you guys can use to recreate this for yourself. So again, guys, the first one is 5 direction goals, as I mentioned, but for me, I do 3. And these should predominantly be bigger the obstacle, the bigger the fuel is to complete them. So this is what I mean by, like, guys, if you make it too small and it's 1 or 2 weeks out, you're always going to be changing it. I like something that's very hard because it makes you be uncomfortable every single day to work towards that, which stimulates new growth and reaffirms your identity to get you there. So again, like something like 3 to 6 months out, I found is a sweet spot, and they should be extremely hard to accomplish. And then some examples of this, as you guys can see down below, is I broke these down to 5 keys: business, personal, financial, fitness, and personal development. You know, maybe for one of your goals, like I just gave, basic examples, of what this could be, because I thought it would just be easy to see, and then you guys can emulate certain stuff for you. Maybe for business, you want to hit 1K YouTube subscribers. Again, I try to put these extremely precise. Personal, hit 10K followers. Maybe financial, you want to hit 50K a month, whatever business you're doing, or maybe you want to work on a skill set, whatever it is. Fitness, bench 315. Personal development, read 5 personal self-growth books. Whatever it is, guys, this is just examples, but what you guys can really take away is, like, these are some of the categories, and as you see, the 5 kind of lines up with the 5 here. But again, guys, you can do as many goals you want. I like spreading goals across different categories because I just think it's, it's better to have stuff you work towards in all aspects of your life. Again, maybe if it's physical, you want to achieve a physique, whatever it is, guys, just do stuff that you want to be better in. And that's the importance of goal optimization. So guys, for example, it's for me, as I mentioned, maybe for me right now, as the time I'm watching this video, I want to gain 5 pounds of lean muscle to hit 180, so 3-month goal. A second one could be hit 1K YouTube subscribers, and then that could be a 6-month goal out. And the third one could be read 5 personal development books 6 months out. Again, guys, this is something I do, and maybe a daily task would be I read 10 to 20 pages, or a daily habit, whatever it is. I have to, break it down logistically how I do it, but you guys kind of get the point. So again, guys, choose, 3 to 5 goals that you're working towards long term. Now we can move into pillar 2, which is our morning step routine. All right, guys, this is like the foundation of everything. So please, really use this stuff. So the whole point, again, of your morning routine, as again, I put this as 6. This is a 6-step morning routine that I do. I have 3 goals, and then my 5 daily needle movers. And again, the whole premise of this, guys, is just to get you in a high frequency state to win the day, or a flow state. You want to build small wins momentum. And again, you have to make yourself wake up early and do uncomfortable things. Those are the 2 caveats with this. And this is an established system and routine. So again, guys, I break these down into categories. I like to do stuff that covers multiple categories because it gets me in the right mental and physical framework. So again, for your mind, I wrote examples: physical, self-care, easy small wins. And I think this is a good way to literally include everything. So again, guys, for mind, you could be journaling, you could be reading, you can meditate, whatever you do. I'm into the journaling right now, and then I'm incorporate reading in right now. So again, it's whatever's best for you that you generally enjoy, and you kind of get that, like, that feeling. You know what that feeling is going into the day. I really recommend you do physical. Maybe if you don't have time to go to the gym, you do push-ups. If you do have time to go to the gym, I enjoy going to the gym. On my off days, I do push-ups. Self-care, maybe it's supplements. Maybe it's a multivitamin, omega-3, apple cider vinegar, whatever it is. Just do something that essentially, you guys can do every single day to build a small win, to build momentum. Hydration, 32 ounces of water. I do that. You should be doing that regardless. And easy small wins to be like making your bed. And then something hard, as I mentioned, could be maybe it's a cold shower, and maybe it's waking up early. So again, guys, these are the essential frameworks that you could do. And then this is an example of what I do using some of this stuff, as I mentioned. So every single day, guys, as you guys know in the IG, I wake up at 6:15. I take a cold shower. That's one uncomfortable thing I do. 6:15 is a second thing I do that's pretty uncomfortable. I tried earlier, but I just felt like my productivity slacked the earlier I got up in the day. So that's why I kind of found the sweet spot. You got to try new things and see what works for you. Make bed, 32 ounces of water. As you guys could see, small win, make bed, 32 ounces of water, self-care, or whatever you want to call it. Journal goals for the day, mental, gym sesh or off day for push-ups, and then an add-on, which is espresso for the win. This is a morning routine, guys, that literally doesn't miss this. It literally puts me in a state to win every single day. And then I have my post-workout meal, which is like, guys, this is like, bueno. Like, you can't beat it. So it's eggs, toast, pineapple, like, perfect. But that's, guys, so this is something that could really help you. So again, we talked about our morning routine, and then we talked about our long-term goals, and now let's break down our needle movers for the day. So again, guys, I chose 5. And the most important task for the day should be in order from, again, very precise what you want to do to the least precise, or, essentially the least importance in what you want to get done. So most important tasks for the day, guys. Remember, if you lack 5 things to do, you need to work on personal development more, look on this channel more, invest in personal development books, do stuff that literally betters yourself every single day. And I promise you're going to find 5 things, because I have like 50 things I want to include, but I can't include them all. And guys, the whole thing about this is small, precise, actionable items. Check off after completing and get that dopamine hit. It's very, very important. Don't put something that's too big, like make 5 YouTube videos. That's going to take you a week. It's going to literally create stagnant growth, and it's going to ruin this entire process. So good, guys, I give you an example of maybe something I would do in my day. So maybe my most important task to get my YouTube, so maybe my YouTube videos is getting close to the deadline. So this is why I put, complete YouTube B-roll and editing, post 2 Instagram Reels, talking head and entertainment, update client programs, the accounts, add a Zapier automation, which is the backend stuff, and then fix Google Calendar schedule to sales call automations. 5 things to get done throughout the day. I have my 4-step morning routine. I have my long-term goals that would be aligned with this, right? Is this? Yeah, that would be listed here. I really didn't put, this is just examples, so make sure all of them sync together. I just wanted to, just show you guys how you do this. But so that's really important. So that is essentially going to make us essentially have the ability to stay in line with our goals. So now, since we talked about all 5 of these, and we had these goals kind of aligned with everything else in here, now we have essentially a framework we could use to win every single day morning and align it with our long-term goals, which is extremely important. And again, guys, if you miss out, this is like a tripod. If you mess up one leg, the other 2 are going to fall. You cannot do one of 3, 2 of 3. You need all 3 of 3. Why half-ass it? Give yourself the ability to win, and once you do that, you're going to give yourself, small momentum and literally like confidence in yourself that you could execute on this, which is the most important thing. So again, guys, do not have, as you guys see here, do not have items that will take the whole day to be completed. We just mentioned this. Defeats the purpose and ruins momentum. So again, guys, this is the 3-step goal setting framework you guys could use to win. And as I mentioned, kind of the model we use. And this is kind of some essential pro tips I'm going to break down on how you guys could do this successfully every single day. So in regards to rinse and repeat, you need to plan your 5 daily steps the night before. Your 4-step morning routine and your long-term goals are going to always stay the same. But what you need to do every single night before you go to bed is to make sure that your 5 steps for the day are going to be completed. And then again, you stay consistent with this wake up time and bedtime. Win your day consistently, and this will compound growth. So again, guys, I hope this goal setting video gave you everything you need. This is literally going to change your life. I promise you. All you have to do is apply action every single day, and perfect action actually, and it's going to allow you to win. That's it, guys. So again, this is something that will change your life if you're willing to act on it. If you're going to get analysis paralysis, you should probably just get off this video, because you're literally just not going to be anywhere, and you're probably going to rewatch this, get a new dopamine hit, and then redo. So stop doing that. Take action. This stuff's literally going to be, or enable new growth that you've never seen at unprecedented levels. Literally, guys, it's insane stuff. So I don't want to take too much of your time. I just want you to apply these frameworks and literally better your life. That's it.